Week 109 of the 27-inch challenge. This is some Burger King chicken, and then the day after this some only buffet. So I'm sorry guys, I haven't been consistent in uploading. Life happened, and I will try my best to upload as much as I can, to help you as much as I can, and to teach as much as I can from my experience. And that's kind of it's almost 1 o'clock now while I'm recording this, and it's late, and I'm not in the mood to really. I'm tired. I'm not really. I got out from work, and life has been really stressful, and I want to give you an update. So what's happening? Of course, I'm still eating. In terms of the challenge, the fat loss challenge, you might already know that I already postponed it, in a sense that life is happening to me now. Like, I have a lot of opportunities outside the gym, and really this thing is my passion, and I just want to help people get to be their, to their goal physique in a flexible way, and then there's a term now that it's been going around: lifestyle bodybuilding or lifestyle fitness, something like that. And I'm thinking I've been doing that for quite a while now. So it's been I am really glad that more people are getting into this and getting to a more flexible approach and avoiding extreme. And that's our topic for today. We will examine what makes this health and fitness thing successful. And there are 3 things actually, and I'm not perfect. I know that I've been slacking off, and I'm not being consistent on these 3. That's why I'm making this video, so that we can do it together. Like, we can help each other. And I saw 3, and if you want to add, just feel free in the comments. So I saw 3, kind of like a trifecta, a trinity, that makes this fitness thing successful. There are 3 parts. Number 1 is your mindset. I think this is number 1 because you can't do anything without a good mindset. You can't accomplish anything worth it or worthwhile if you have if you don't have this. Number 2 is your diet, and number 3 is the training, of course. And both, they're kind of on the same level. So let's talk about mindset, and specifically the mindset of sustainability. Okay, so if you don't have a sustainable plan, then what happens? It leads to frustration. And what happens when you are frustrated? We quit. Okay? Or if your plan is not long term and you don't set realistic expectation, what happens? You might get it fast and short term, but the result, mind you, is it won't last. Okay? It's just also short term. That's why people yo-yo back and forth, fat, lean, or skinny. If they start at the skinny physique, they gain a little bit and they go back to being skinny again, because of this. They don't have a sustainable plan. They don't have long-term permanent plan that produces permanent habits. The problem is, this is the main problem that is going around for like hundreds of years or decades. If you try to coach people, you'll know this. People want it as fast as possible. That's kind of they want everything instant. They don't want to wait. That's kind of like human nature, and this also applies when in everything, not just in fitness. You know this already. That's why there are a lot of get rich quick scheme. That's why many people are getting scammed, because they want everything fast. Okay, so you can't avoid that, and we have to fight that. We have to really think long term. Okay, let's avoid the idea of know everything. No beverage, no sweets, no like I'm gonna really be so strict. Oh, by the way, update on our training. I am now progressing on this wide grip pull-ups. Try this. This is amazing for the rear delts, the upper back, your lats. Actually, I saw Franco Colombo do this on the encyclopedia of bodybuilding of Arnold, and I kind of look at it before, and it looks awesome, but it's weird. I didn't do it, so I'm progressing on this 40 reps total. So the first time I did it, I can only do 6 reps, and then I do a lot of sets until I get to 40 reps. So imagine how many reps I did. So the goal here is to get to 4 sets of 10, solid 10, like good form. And then when I get to there for 4 sets of 10, I'm gonna go 3 sets of 13 to 14 reps. So I'll progress in terms of the set, the fewer sets, rather than adding weight to my body. So again, back to the topic. We want it fast, and it's kind of our environment, and we don't want it to be slow. And the thing is, when you go slow, you ingrain the habits. Okay, for example, you learn to eat low calorie pizza like this. You learn to eat you learn to tweak your meals, and you're not pressured because you have time. Okay, that's why many people who compete in bodybuilding and bikini shows fail, because they fail on the time frame. They think they're gonna get shredded in 12 weeks when they have 35 pounds to lose or 40 pounds to lose. Okay, so we're impatient, especially general population, not just competitors. Okay, we are impatient, and we want everything to be fast, so we resort to extreme approaches, which is the problem. Okay, many of the fitness books and diets and trainings you see online now is geared towards that. As fast as possible, as extreme as possible. No rice, no carbs, no pasta, no fried, no chicken, no potato, no pizza, no butter, no gravy, no everything, no fat, no of this and that, no breads. So it's kind of devastating when that's why many people don't want to start in the first place, because they think that they would change everything in their lifestyle that they enjoy, like they would literally suffer a lot, like level 100 suffering. And it's not true. You can still eat pizza and lose fat. You can modify your pizza. For example, this, I choose mozzarella cheese so that it's lower in fat, so that it's lower in calories, and I can control the portions of the bolognese sauce, and I can add cheese pizza. I can eat pizza on a diet. Okay, and when I have a lot of low days, you already know this, I can enjoy buffets. Okay, you kind of know the diet part while doing this. Okay, and we're still at the sustainability part. Okay, the next question we should ask is, there are three types of people: obese, the normal, and the skinny. Okay, obese. Let's talk about sustainability on the obese. Obese people needs to be more sustainable in their diets. What do I mean? Calories in, calories out. That's it. When you are overweight, when you are or obese, super overweight, the main thing you should focus on is how can I sustain this CICO principle. Calories in, calories out. That's it. You don't have to worry first. You don't have to worry first about the protein intake, the protein synthesis, the post-workout like effect of this. No. Just focus on the calories and you'll get it done. You'll get the job done. You'll lose fat. Okay? Of course, train to maintain muscle, but the main thing that the obese or the fat should consider is CICO, calories in, calories out. And that is me. I'm on always an automatic bulk, so that's kind of my main thing. Okay, what are my calories? That's why I'm able to maintain, the physique, the body fat I have now, healthy, because I mastered CICO and continue to master CICO. Okay, so this is my bench now, supersetted with rows. This is what I do now for my reps, my volume work. So that's kind of the approach now. So main movement, pull-ups, and then hamstring, and then this is kind of the rep work. I love doing rep work because it doesn't, I recovered much faster when I do rep work. Okay, the normal. Okay, we talk about the obese, now the normal. The problem with the normal people is they adapt very quickly. Okay, so when they eat, they gain weight. When they don't eat, they lose weight. So they kind of stay the same. And the problem with them is plateau. They always kind of on that skinny fat side, not too fat, not too skinny. When they wear clothes, they look pretty normal, So the problem with them is tracking. They need to be more sustainable in terms of their tracking. When they track everything, their training, their diets, they need to be more objective than subjective. Numbers. How much is my bench? How many calories did I eat? How much protein did I eat? So that's the normal folks. Okay, if you are a bit on the skinny side, this is the third. You just reverse everything that is on the skinny side. What the obese doesn't need, the skinny needs. Okay, so they need to be more sustainable on the training part. Okay, kind of surprised why the training part first. Of course, the food part is secondary, but they need to be first, to be more sustainable in their training. They need to learn how to train hard. Okay, because if they just eat a lot, this is the mistake of many skinny dudes. They eat a lot, but they train sub maximally. Okay, they don't even train hard. Okay, they don't even hit like 7 to 10 RPE or 3 reps in reserve. They don't even get to that part of the intensity of their training. They think they're training hard, but in actuality they're not. Okay, they need to learn to focus to a more sustainable programming that is geared towards progressive overload. Like, that's their focus. And when I do this to like my skinny clients, like, okay, this year your goal is to increase your bench like 75 pounds. And when they have that goal, by the end of the year, I need to bench from 140 pounds to 200 plus pounds. Now they eat. The eating is just a consequence because their body's telling them, I need this, I need this. And they're surprised, their appetite is up. Because the problem of the skinny dudes, their appetite is so low, and they move a lot, like minimum 10,000 to 15,000, like some of them like crazy, like 25,000 steps a day, and they don't feel tired. Okay, that's the problem of the skinny dudes. They need to be more sustainable on the poundage of the weight, the amount they lift, and of course tracking their food loosely. I mean, fats are good for skinny dudes, like the hidden calories, the oils, the sauces. That's good for skinny people. They don't need to worry about fats, hidden calories. Okay, and the myth about sustainability is you're just being a wimp, or excuse me for the term, pussy. Okay, because you're going on a slower approach, a sustainable approach. You're just a pussy. It's just an excuse to take it easy and not challenge yourself. That's kind of the myth when you go on a more sustainable approach, higher calorie intake, a longer phase of training and dieting. People even message me. I teach people the wrong way because it's not the bodybuilding way, it's not the mainstream media way. That they do 12-week programs and they do 12-week cuts. That's only good if you have like 10 pounds to lose. But for people who has like 80 pounds to lose, 50 pounds or 40 pounds to lose, they need a more sustainable approach. They need to take it slow, because the ending is just frustration. Okay, so that's not about being a pussy. It's not about being a wimp. It is about making it doable. That's what sustainability is all about. Making it doable. Opposite of extreme. Moderation. That's the kind of the word. Not too easy that you're relaxed, and also not too hard. Moderate. And you're making small wins. That's what it's about. Why will you go on a sustainable approach? Small wins. You want to win, little by little, and you want to make it doable, maintainable. Go a tad bit up. Level up little by little. For example, instead of jumping from level 1 to level 2, you go level 1.1. Okay, small improvements. Okay, and then it's not about being a pussy because you get to just level 1.1. It's all about winning level 1.1. And when you can consistently do level 1.1, you go level 1.2. Small wins. And maybe you can adapt a little bit faster this time. You can immediately go up to level 1.3, let's say after 2 to 3 days. And then that little progress, it happens like you can jump now from 1.3, now you can jump to 1.6, and then level 2, and then you can make bigger jumps, and then before you know it, you're already at your goal. Okay, that's what sustainability is all about. For example, you don't like fruits and vegetables, just like me sometimes. The strength I have is I don't mind if the food tastes bad or yucky or kind of like fermented. People hate that taste, that sour taste, fermented taste. As long as it benefits the body, I'll like endure the taste. That's kind of my strength, and not many people can do that. But I have some, some type of kind of, I don't like fruits and veggies days. I have some days like that. So what I do to make this sustainable, you know, if you don't like fruit, do what I did. From level 1 to level 1.1, I paired it with my Diet Pepsi. I paired it with this Yakult probiotic drink, just to make it interesting. And then before you know it, doing small things like that, I can now eat dragon fruit on my own without really having that yucky feeling. Okay? So, for example, you're training your hamstring like this. You start, instead of doing a full Nordic curl, you start with this isometric contractions. You think this is easy, this is actually hard. I can do a Nordic curl, but I cannot do more than 6 reps of full proper Nordic curl. So what I do, what I'm doing now is I'm strengthening that position so that when I go up on the Nordic curl, I can be really, really strong. I can go more than 7 reps or more than 6 reps. I can do like, even if it's just 1 rep, that counts. Sustainability. Okay? Biceps. When we talk about biceps, many people kill their biceps in one workout. So that's not sustainable because of your recovery. Okay? Instead of doing heavy today, my biceps are still very, very sore. What I did is this, some bodyweight curls. Okay? And this is good because of the peak contraction. My bicep is still sore, but I need to train them because I have some work tomorrow. I can't do the workouts tomorrow, so I have to work out today, but my bicep is still sore. So what I did is I picked a movement that is not stretching the bicep too much, which is that, but it elicits that peak contraction. And also today I'm busy. I need to do something, a business deal. So what I did is kind of to make it sustainable, I go antagonistic. Biceps, hamstring, then bicep again, then assisted pistol squats, so that I eliminate the balancing. And then after that, I did this to burn the bicep even more. Explosive ring pull-ups with the elbow being inside, not outside. Okay? That's what sustainability is all about. It's all about getting from level to level as small as possible, but as consistently as you can. Okay? It's difficult, when you are too extreme, when you're impatient. If you want it now, if you don't love the process, then it's gonna be difficult. It's not gonna be fun, and it's just frustrating. Okay? That's why sustainability is all about. That's why it is always the first to consider when you are trying to build a physique or to develop a physique, or you want your health and fitness goal to be successful. Okay? The next question is where? Specifically, our environment. Okay? Our environment is so important. Most psychologists, like any like neuroscientists, they tell you it kind of shapes who you are. For example, you're skinny. Just look at your place. Look at your place. Or the people you associate with, and the environment you go in, and you'll notice that no wonder I'm skinny. Okay? Probably you don't spend a lot of time in the weight room. Okay? Or if you spend a lot of time in the weight room, you're doing it wrong. You're associating with kind of the wrong people. Okay? For example, you're fat, or we're fat. Look at your environment. Look at the high calorie foods readily available on your home. No wonder we're fat. That's why I'm kind of thankful that God gave me a home gym. Okay, simple home gym that Olympic bars and wheels of forklifts, made from wheels of forklifts and trucks. I'm kind of thankful that I have it, because it sets an environment where you wake up in the morning and you go down, you see your barbell already there. You see the dumbbell already there. It's not the best gym in the world, but for me, it's kind of, it works. Okay? So, environment matters. What you are now is a result of your environment. Why can you not sustain, gaining weight? Maybe because you don't have the environment. You don't have foods readily available at your home. That's why you're pretty skinny, because you just eat the Coke and the fast food, the Big Macs, and that's it. You don't eat all day because you don't have kind of like the high calorie foods readily available at your home. Opposite of the obese, it's so readily available at the home that you ate whenever you feel. Like when you feel happy, you eat. When you feel sad, you eat. When you feel frustrated, you eat. When you feel excited, you eat. You eat all the time. So you might ask, when or how long will I wait? How long is a sustainable plan? I think give yourself minimum 6 months. 6 months minimum. And how do you do that? If you are an obese, I would recommend volume eating, like eating a lot of low calorie dense foods, cookbooks on our bio, drinking a lot of water, lots of veggies, lots of protein. And I already told you the training, you make it convenient. You don't make the time too hard for you to have an access to an equipment. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. Next time we talk about the diet part and the training part. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye-bye. Peace.